Well, hello there. Good morning or afternoon or evening or whenever the hell you're listening or watching this. We are trying out a new segment, I guess, a new aspect to the show. Why are we doing that?
Why? Because we fucking can! Because we fucking can! And if we can, we do!
That's why. Yeah. So, I don't know, here's the thing. We're all pressed for time, aren't we? We have a lot of things going on. So I was thinking maybe you would just like something short and sweet. So we're doing this new segment of the show. It is called the 10-minute topic. We're picking a topic and we're going to cover it for 10 minutes about, if I have to stretch it out or shorten it, I guess that's what I'll have to do. Odds are I'll have to shorten it because I tend to ramble on and on like I'm doing right now. So anyhow, our very first 10-minute topic of today is going to be something that just popped up in my news feed from my friends over at Law Enforcement Today. And this one here is about Beetlejuice. I'm just kidding, sort of. It's about the mayor of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot. I know, that's mean. We're not supposed to pick on people for their appearance. I apologize. Yeah, the better part of me apologizes. The petty part of me laughs. Sorry. Anyhow, so this article that I'm going to be reading parts of for you is, like I said, from Law Enforcement Today. This was written by Cynthia Van Gasbeck. Cynthia, if I just screwed up your name, I apologize. That I sincerely apologize for. So here's the deal. It turns out that the Queen of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot, the mayor over there, has, looks like she has 91 cops protecting her. Yeah, the exact headline, wow, what's up today? The actual headline here, which I love, by the way, Cynthia, I love this, says Queen of Chicago, Lori Lightfoot has 91 cops protecting her castle while the peasants sleep in fear. If you don't know about the crime rates in Chicago, let's just say they're crazy. Let's see. The progressive Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot does indeed enjoy sleeping peacefully at night in her mansion, safe in the knowledge that the city's elite officers are protecting her and her life. The previously unknown Chicago Police Department Unit 554 has 65 officers, along with 5 sergeants and a lieutenant assigned to protect the mayor, on top of her personal bodyguard detail of about 20 officers. This is reported by, this information comes via the Chicago Sun-Times. Hell yeah, it says that's an awful lot of police presence for a Democrat who feels the pain of rioters and looters. Yeah, if you haven't been paying attention, of course you have, I know you have, but let's just do a little recap. Lori Lightfoot was one of the Democrats, still is really, shouting from the rooftops and every podium that she can find that, police bad, make them go bye-bye, unless they're going to protect her, of course, then they can stay. But if they're going to protect you, the average citizen, you can go yourself. Apparently, that's the message, right? That's the message that they're giving. Let's see, this unit is also called the Government Security Detail, told potential recruits that its mission will be to provide physical security for City Hall, the mayor's residence, and the mayor's detail command post. A recruitment memo reportedly stated, through the coordination of intelligence and resources, officers will respond to all threats related to the mayor's physical properties to ensure its protection. Because obviously she is so much more important than the citizens. Come on now. This is just common sense. Of course she's more important than everyone else. Duh. Let's see. The memo was sent in July 2020, the year that Lightfoot pushed to slash the police department's budget by 80 million. Yeah, of course, I'll repeat that, by 80 million. Let's see, that would be axing hundreds of jobs amid growing calls to defund the police during protests over the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis. Chicago's mayor has long been an open advocate for defunding the police and has criticized American policing as being rife with racism. Again, but they're okay when they're protecting her. It's just when they're protecting you, it's a problem. Guess she's not really all that scared of the terrible, bad, awful police. The proposed budget cuts were too radical for even Chicago Democrats, and the budget cut was reduced to 59 million. So we went from 80 million to 59 million in cuts for police departments. But in 2020 alone, Lightfoot quietly cut 400 officers from the city's police force in the name of defunding the police and racial justice. In 2021, 660 Chicago police officers elected to retire. Critics say that the secretive police unit was hired at a time of rising complaints over the dwindling presence of patrol officers, ironically, partly due to patrols keeping defund the police protesters away from Lightfoot's house. Yeah, how about that? Does anybody remember any of that? Did you see any of that? Hear anything about it? I mean, doesn't this make your blood boil? That's why this had to be the topic of the day. This was the 10-minute topic because it makes my blood boil, makes me pretty pissed off and disgusted and filled with contempt for these Democratic mayors who are letting their cities literally burn down in many cases, especially during the riots, of course. Crime is up. Oh, let's see. Lightfoot confirmed the existence of Unit 554, insisting it was created to cover for the lack of unified command for potential mayoral emergencies. She told the Sun-Times. And then obviously in 2020 in particular, there were a significant amount of protests all over the city, and some of them targeted at my house. All the more reason why having a unified command to understand and share intelligence and be ready to respond if there was any kind of threat was very important. Again, it wasn't important for impoverished areas of the city to have protection for their most vulnerable people. That wasn't important. It was more important to have her protected because, again, she's more important than all of you peasants, right? Lightfoot recruited officers primarily from the Humboldt Park and Logan Square to stand guard outside her multi-million-dollar home. Not coincidentally, Humboldt Park and Logan Square residents were outraged when they saw a decline in the police presence in their neighborhoods at the same time. What a weird coincidence for that to happen. The mayor gets all this extra protection and the citizens, the taxpayers, get less protection. Weird coincidence, right? Seriously, I have to keep being sarcastic because I feel like I have my little mouse pad, not my mouse in my hand, and I want to throw it because I'm so angry. On the behalf of these poor citizens and residents, taxpayers who are getting shafted so that, you know, the mayor can be very comfy and cozy and safe in her multi-million-dollar mansion. 2 years ago, Mayor Lightfoot created a special unit for her protection. It now has over 70 members devoted specifically to security for her home and city hall. I mean, how many more times can I say it? Oh, I guess one more. It is more important for these liberal elite assholes to protect themselves than the people they serve. And that's my 10-minute topic for today. See you tomorrow.